I have traveled many galaxies to save your planet from these Klargon warriors.
Hercules, what are we to do? We are but naught against these strange invaders.
This is our destination just in front of us. This is where we're going to do our weapons inspection. We're going to the palaces.
This is UNTOM, a citizens' team of weapons inspectors. Our mission, to check out Britain and America's weapons of mass destruction and to ensure that they both abide by the treaties, nuclear, chemical and biological, that govern them.
Please do not panic, we are weapons inspectors. We are doing a routine inspection of the palaces. We will ask permission for access into the palace. I repeat, we are weapons inspectors. We wish to gain access to the palaces. Why not? We're weapons inspectors. Could the gentleman in the hats let us in, please? We need to get in. We are weapons inspectors. Iraq is actually being asked to comply with its international obligations on weapons of mass destruction. Yet, how is Britain and America doing in complying with its international legal obligations? Is Hans Blix around, please? Hans Blix, please.
Any reason why you're dressed in body armour and...
We're weapons inspectors.
Right.
We're looking for weapons of mass destruction and we want to gain entry into the palace.
Well, you know as well as I do, you have no right.
So access has been denied. This
yes,
is an obstruction. I will construe this as an obstruction.
Please do so.
And I will report that.
Please do so.
Thank you very much for your assistance. Okay. Sorry guys, we've got nothing here. We're going to have to go. Okay. I think she's definitely in, but she won't let us in. I mean, specifically we asked for her. I think she's been avoiding the issue of her weapons of mass destruction for some time and its evasiveness has to stop. Right. I mean, we could ask the US for airstrikes, but I'm not sure they'd give it on this one.
The inspection team heads north to Scotland, to the heart of Britain's weapons of mass destruction, Faslane Naval Base.
Excellent.
Under the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, Britain promised the total elimination of its nuclear arsenal. UNTOM wants to check on progress so far.
Just up here is Faslane Naval Base. This is where they have the submarines. The nuclear submarines, I don't think the government's made any attempt to hide them. We believe that there are weapons of mass destruction there, and we're going to try and do an inspection.
I've brought my legal observer, Hugo Charlton, to assist in the verification process. There are unconfirmed reports that Britain may be planning to enhance its nuclear capability here. If so, it would be a major breach of the Non-Proliferation Treaty. But more importantly, a recent legal ruling may outlaw the use of nuclear weapons altogether.
OK, Hugo, we have good reason to believe there's nuclear weapons here. What's the legal status of that?
Under the International Court of Justice ruling, possession of weapons of mass destruction and the threat or use of them is clearly illegal.
So we're saying, under international law, weapons of mass destruction are illegal, nuclear weapons Trident is illegal.
The Trident wasn't illegal because it was never going to be used.
So they're saying, as long as we've got this stuff but we don't use it,
and they threaten to use it,
then it's not illegal.
That's right.
But what's the point of having it then? We've got one boat over there.
With tension mounting on both sides, it wasn't long before the inspectors found themselves inspected by the MOD police.
What we're after is we've got very good reason to believe that there are weapons of mass destruction there. We're after an on-site inspection, and we're also after you, just to make sure that your own legal positions are all right and sorted. Because if you haven't considered your legal position, you could be open to prosecution, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you.
Go through it again, speak to our press officer, wouldn't he? You're entitled to run up and down this line, OK? There is a line.
Where's the line?
The imaginary line.
An imaginary one?
From that boy...
Have you got the chart? It's not clearly marked, is it?
The boys don't mark the edge of the area, though, sir.
This is very sloppy cartography, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, if you stay the centre of the logs, you're safe enough.
If we can't get to the site where we believe that the illegal actions are taking place,
No, sir,
then you're protecting...
in accordance with the bylaws,
No, but you've also got to act in accordance with
national and international law, not just bylaws, isn't
Well,
it?
that has got nothing to do with me. I'm going to act in as
It has
regards the
something to do
bylaws,
with
sir.
you, because you're a police officer. Your job is to uphold the law,
Yeah, that's
isn't it? That is, I mean, that's, so therefore it is up to you.
I'm going to tell you one final time, right? You have a chart, you've been advised to stay clear of the restricted areas. If you do enter them, you'll be arrested by us.
All right.
As we say, our position is we will act in accordance with the bylaws.
Okay, thank you for your help.
Okay.
Thank you for your help. Watch the wake. Well, it's only a pedalo. Watch the wake. Thank you. Let's go and talk to the press officer and see if we can do an inspection. We've been given the offer. I think it would be foolish not to take it up. Hello there, how are you? We were on the water a little while ago, and the guys out there said that we needed to talk to a press officer.
The press officers want to actually speak to you on your own, but no cameras are allowed in, that's on the policy, yeah?
Couldn't the press officer not come out?
No.
She's just on the phone here.
If we can't talk to her on the camera, there's no point in talking to her. The inspection team is barred. No one even admits to the presence of weapons of mass destruction. But our lightning visit reveals damning evidence.
The authorised site. It's quite new.
And we've established that even if the possession of nuclear weapons is legal, the threat of their use is not. If Britain is coy about its weapons of mass destruction, perhaps the inspection team can make more headway in the home of WMD, the USA. America led the world in abandoning chemical and biological warfare over 30 years ago. But intelligence reports reaching us suggest Washington is on the verge of a new bioweapons initiative in breach of international treaties. Bush, the regime's president, wants to spend $6 billion on biolabs researching lethal viruses and has wrecked the international treaty provision that would allow us to inspect their sites. We've come here because we want to find out about America's weapons of mass destruction, about how far they are down the line in developing new biological and chemical weapons. Have they got a program? Have they got an offensive program? Are they in breach of the protocol? Are we on the verge of this new era of a biological arms race? Are we looking at germ Armageddon? UNTOM has obtained a list of US civil and military sites in urgent need of inspection. But with official access out of the question, our first visit has to be undercover, as tourists. We're in the Aberdeen Proving Ground. This is the home of America's chemical weapon program. America is testing and developing a chemical weapon program and believes it can legally do it, and we know this because of these documents here, released under Freedom of Information, that show they've made a bomblet, a mortar round, specifically designed to carry a chemical weapon payload.